During the VCT Americas, Loud and EG met twice, and EG lost both times 1-2. And at the end of VCT season, Loud was crowned as the champion of America, while EG was crowned as the team that got lucky to even make it to Tokyo. But when it mattered the most, EG snatched a dominant win over Loud in the Tokyo quarterfinals 2-0. How did EG do it? I'll give you a hint, it's a combination of changing the meta on a specific map and just being the better team. Last time EG faced Loud on Fracture, they got dominated 39 and losing a bunch to Loud's retaking abilities. So what have EG changed now? Well, the agent comp is exactly the same, and EG have the last few days been celebrated for the Sova pick on Fracture as the only team using it. And this is changing the meta by itself. So today we will look how EG stopped Loud's retake to win the match 13-7. Well, if we go to VLR.gg and we look at the stats from the last time Loud and EG played on Fracture, we can see that Loud were only retaking and winning rounds from EG. Looking at this match, Loud were only able to win one round from defusing the bomb. So we can clearly see that EG did not want Loud to retake for them. In the pistol round, EG went for all upgraded pistol, while Loud have done the same. Loud are prioritizing frenzies, so a fast play will be the idea for Loud, while EG are going for ghosts to go for the headshots and a very slow play. EG is sending 2 players dish and 1 player holding for the rotations, and then having the 2 last players in A main to hold off rotations and pushes from Loud. Loud are playing Viper alone on B and 4 players on A, with Neon, Omen and Breach getting ready to take A main control. Neon gets the first kill and opens up the round. At the same time, EG are pushing dish to try and win back the map control they just lost. Boostio gets a great trade but gets killed as well. It's now a 4v3 in the favor of Loud. EG gets a plant and the retake is on. Have EG learned from the last time they faced Loud? EG are not playing in any of the default retake positions, like these ones. Due to the spike being planted so open, they have opted to have Raze fight and try to find an opening, Breach holding dish and plays for abilities, and Sova holding from sight, waiting for Loud to peek. Raze over peaks, but Com gets great trades back, and quickly a 4v3 turns into a 1v2 and EG wins the pistol. Loud in this round did not even have a chance to get to tap the bomb, since EG know that if Loud are getting close to the bomb, they will likely win the round.
That's a little devastating for them. Sadak can be putting it in. What a shot! Com needs more though. Dark goes out by a couple of seconds. Let's get to challenge. Ethan overwhelms. And now it's just Tui's. That young gun made a name for himself on this map not too long ago. But can he find these final 2? Low HP, yes, but the time is already ticking. Com, heroic performance from the site there as well.
Loud have full bot, while EG is on a mixed buy with 3 players on rifles and 2 on a pistol. It's a bonus for EG, so a lose here will not be too important for them. EG are going 4 players dish and then Killjoy holding for the lurk, giving full main control to Loud if they want to take it. Loud are setting up with 3 players on A, where Breach will flash for the 2 A main players to take. Then they have 2 players on B, Viper holding stairs and KO in the tower. EG knows that Loud are loving to take main early, and this makes sense. The dish play is so good, since when Loud takes main, this is what they leave open for EG to take. But KO uses a great knife lineup to check dish, and it's what allows Loud to take so much main control, since they will know about the dish play from EG. And this ruins EG's ID for the whole round. Evil Genius can't move up towards dish, since the Sova dart did not find anything and Loud knows about the dish players. EG retreats to B sides. A great stun, Sova dart, Breach, Fire and Raze nade in tower to force KO to retreat. But Boostio has a great lineup that kills KO, since he was forced to run into the Killjoy Molotov. A great way to use your abilities to counter Loud setup, but remember, you used a lot of abilities for 1 kill. But Joy is fast into towers and gets a 2nd kill on sight, and Loud have to make a decision, do they retake or do they save? Well, Loud have been much better on retakes, and that's a goal for the round. But stop, Evil Genius are still super slow on the plant, and instead of focusing on just planting and playing a retake, they focus on killing the rotation from Loud. And here Boostio and Com comes up huge. And yet again, Evil Geniuses are not allowing Loud close to sight and rather playing off rotation or just holding spike.
Like I said, they actually identify the site where there's 2 positioned. Aspas and County need to find something here, but Boostio stands his ground.
Okay, surely not. No more. What? This is genuinely a treat to watch. These bonus conversions. This gets a full buy from Loud. Note that this isn't just an eco, this is nothing like the sword. They got 5 standing, they got upgrades galore, and Tui's is on 24 HP, he's dead. EG. There's the Prime Gaming Flawless, and that is a call to attention for Loud. They gotta wake up.
This is so beautifully set up as well. The Nano Swarm, the Paint Shell, the Aftershock, and then the Hunter's Fury on top of that, posted behind it.
Both teams have full bot, and the setup from Loud is only Neon A main and Omen on Sands, while having 3 players towards B. And with Breach, they will probably try to stun Evil Genius and take control from them. EG are going 4 players towards B and 1 holding for the Neon push. Loud is set up with a great KO flash and Breach stun to force Evil Genius off. But Evil Genius countered this with using Sova Dart to force Loud to waste time shooting it and ruining their push. This saves Raze, who have pushed close and gets fully stunned. This play forces Loud to leave main. Evil Genius does the same, since they've been spotted out, and this forced them to rethink the round. Com uses a great Sova drone to look into A main, but Loud counters this with an Omen flash and then 3 players pushing main. Evil Genius here understands that main is a lost cause and have to go back to B again. EG are going B with these smokes, a great Sova Dart and Breach flash to really get the site players locked down. And this just proves how good Sova is for these takes, since Joe is allowed to just take site like that for free. And the rest of Evil Genius have to wait out the Viper abilities, but this helps them since Loud's A players are all coming behind and they can focus them. But here it goes all wrong. Neon have gotten an unexpected position and gets 2 kills, and when Dust saddles, it's a 1v2 in the favor of Loud. Can Demon 1 do this? Well, Loud are playing completely split up and this forces KO to not peek anything, since if he dies, no one can trade him. Only advantage you will have in a 1v2 is that you can play it 1v2. And Demon 1 gets to site and gets to plant, and he yet again shows him how good he is. Both players swinging and he kills both. How is that even possible?
How much does he get? Jump spot, spots 1. Not a comfortable plant. He's gonna get it down for now. Closing the gap though, you gotta respect this man. A danger! A danger run through! Demon 1 is in the server!
Last round and a half, and we are seeing a similar setup to what we saw in round 7 from Loud, but this time they have Neon and B and not A main. This is mostly for an aggressive B main take from Loud. Evil Genius are going 4 players towards B main, and then Breach lurking towards towers. Loud goes for a great flash, but they don't use the Breach stun, they rather decide to save it and use the Neon stuns as well to stop Evil Genius. Loud gets a first kill, but Neon is left on 14 HP, and Breach, who want to help Neon, peeks out and gets stunned and killed, kind of ruining the whole plan of keeping his stun, giving away Loud's advantage on the spot. Evil Genius are not wasting any time, with Ethan pushing towards Defender spawn and catches Aspas off guard, and it's a 4v3. Killjoy ults under site, a classic Killjoy ult on this map, and Loud have to wait to go for the retake. And I love how Evil Genius are not even allowing Loud to move towards the spike, with this smoke and Ethan staying and holding the spawn, blocking 2 out of 3 players out of the retake. Ethan hears the stab and Com ults off this information and finds KO. And the last 2 players can't win it and Evil Genius takes the round.
That flank being noted, Ethan, super heads up. Still looking towards it, just sitting out that traditional angle tucked into the corner, but he's going for a hunt on this one. He wants a bit more. He's out for blood frenzies and up for it. Ethan seals it, signs it, delivers it. EG.
Evil Genius showed us how to play versus a team that always winning the retake. Just don't allow them into sight. That easy. EG never allowed Loud to even see the bomb before they lost the round. Thanks for watching.